Hello, 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 everyone. How are you? This is Nadine Wilkins, and I'm so excited to jump on this live with everyone. I hope you had a phenomenal weekend, and I hope you had an amazing day today. So I wanted to jump on and have a conversation with everyone about awesome conversations that I had with two very young entrepreneurs. So yesterday I had the opportunity to meet two young ladies, my business partner / she's become like a sister to me, her nieces, ages 9 and 12. And when I tell you at age 9 and 12, these young ladies already know that they want to be business owners. They already have their plans set out. I mean, it was so thorough. And the 9-year-old to just, see her at 9 years old say, oh no, this is what you do. This is how you have to do it. And just already practicing. It really just, warmed my heart, because at the age of 9 and 12, they get the concept that in order for me to do these things, guess what? 1, I'm going to have to make sacrifices, right? And 2, I'm going to have to work hard. And 3, I'm going to have to network. So these young ladies absolutely blew me away. And I love being around young people because I just feel like they're so fearless. Whereas, sometimes as an adult, right? And now the term is we are adulting, right? A lot of times, people are just jaded, right? They're not dreaming anymore. They're not seeing other possibilities than what it is they see right now. But I know every single person at one time in their life said, you know what? I want to do this. Or when I grow up, I want to be this, right? And sometimes you really have to think back to those things that really, excite you, and things that you said that you wanted to do that maybe at this point you're looking at where you are in life and you're like, yeah, man, I really love doing this. What happened? Or I always said I would want to, start a business, but, life has gotten in the way and I just don't see how it's possible. I wanted to jump on this live to say it is absolutely possible. And I'm telling you, when you speak to young people and they tell you about their dreams, it really forces you to, one, look at, just how amazing that is to just be in the moment, to be dreaming of possibilities, but not just dreaming, but actually, putting the work in on the back end to learn more about the thing that you say you want to do. You know what I find really fascinating? And, this is just real talk, right? You can work in your job for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, right? And, things may still be challenging for you. It may still be challenging for you to deal with financial emergencies when they go up. And, people see that as, that's life. It just happens, right? But now if you're an entrepreneur, you start a business today and tomorrow people are like, are you a multimillionaire yet? Right? And I think sometimes real conversations don't really happen about, the real facts of being an entrepreneur. And it is not get rich quick, overnight, like those type of things you definitely want to run from, because anything that is really worth it is going to take sacrifices, is going to take hard work, and it's not going to happen overnight, right? It's kind of like building a successful, committed relationship, right? You go on the first date and it's awesome, right? And you have this honeymoon period, and then it's not like, okay, you clock in and that's it. No, it's something that you continue to work on. That may have not been the best example, but you guys get what I'm saying. Like anything that it is that you want, you're going to have to work. You're going to have to grow. You're going to have to develop. You're going to have to invest time, right? You're going to maybe have to invest sweat equity, right? It's not like today you decide that you want to do something and then tomorrow, right, you have millions of dollars rolling in. It doesn't work that way, right? However, if you take certain action steps, right, and you have the right mentorship surrounded around you, and you're also coachable, by you putting the work, right, and having integrity, work ethic, right? Remembering your why, remembering why it is that you're doing what you're doing, things will line up, right? And sometimes when you're in a process, it's hard to see those little things lining up, but then you realize like, wow, I remember when, but that point does not happen overnight. So I wanted to jump on and have a conversation about what it really takes, right? It is going to take sacrifice. Most people, especially when it comes to entrepreneurship, they start a business around their full-time schedule. I know, when I first became an entrepreneur, I was working full-time. I was in graduate school, and I was also running an education consulting business. And then at that time decided, you know what? I wanted to take another route. I had no time, but my goal in doing that was to be able to put myself in a position where I can have more time, spend more time with my children, right? And also be able to help other people in the process. But that does not happen overnight. But that is a great thing about, making a decision and also being an entrepreneur, that your why will keep you up at night. Your why is what's going to drive you. When I say why, like why do you get up and go to work every day? Why do you drive in traffic and, sit in hours of traffic day in and day out? Why do you work with people who you sometimes may not even care about being around, right? You do it because you want to take care of your family. You do it because, you want to make a difference. You want to leave a legacy for your family, right? It's that thing, like whatever your why is, it is that thing that wakes you up in the morning and drives you to do things that at times, may not be things you actually want to do. But because, and 9 times out of 10, hold on, I think we lost connection here. 9 times out of 10, it's not for the things most people say. Some people will, just talk about the money. Some people will talk about the cars, but usually it's, what can, who can you help, right? What legacy do you want to leave for your family? So I wanted to jump on and just start a dialogue about, the sacrifices that it takes. What are you willing to sacrifice to be an entrepreneur? Or what are you willing to sacrifice to have the lifestyle that you want to have? What are you willing to sacrifice so that one day you can have more time to spend with your children, right? And that's just real talk. That is what it is. And I think sometimes as women, and also as moms, right, we can have that guilt factor. And, at the end of the day, in order to get anything off the ground, right, it is going to require concentration. It's going to require energy. And it means that at times other things, may not happen the way you want it to happen. It means that maybe you go to bed and there are dishes in the sink. It means that, your home may not look as perfect as it normally does. But guess what? When you look at the bigger picture, you realize it is all worth it. So just wanted to start a dialogue with everyone about what are you willing to sacrifice to do the things that you say you want to do. If it's starting a business, if it's, working out and going to the gym, if it's all going to take something. So definitely wanted to share that word, guys. I can't wait to share this ebook that I've been working on with everyone. I can't wait to share the information in it because I think it's absolutely phenomenal. And I look forward to connecting with everyone. Like, share, comment. Definitely let's keep this conversation going, guys. So take care. God bless. And I look forward to talking to you all soon.